Needed more proof that higher education is the most sophisticated and most predatory racket underway in this country right now. There's this. Harvard just announced its classes will be entirely online this fall, but the school isn't taking a single dime off its tuition. That's still $50,000 a year. Of course, it's by design. That tuition is not paying for a better education. It's paying for bloated administrator salaries and an army of pointless bureaucrats. In fact, not just pointless, but some of them poisonous. Right now, for example, the University of California system has 280,000 students enrolled. At the same time, it has 227,000 employees. Do the math on that. Isaac Morehouse he's the CEO of Crash.co. It's a company that helps people without degrees get good-paying jobs. He also founded Praxis, an organization that's now paying kids $1,000 to drop out of college and enter apprenticeships instead. Isaac, we're happy to have you on always. So it seems like this is a moment for you, because a lot of people, correct me if I'm wrong, are starting to realize that college is a scam.
Yeah, it's a huge moment. I mean, this college has basically been scamming young people for a long time, and it's been able to get away with it because they're heavily subsidized through tax dollars, protected from competition, they're essentially monopolies, and there's been a religious superstition that you have to get that degree. You got to get that bullet point on your resume. And I think more and more people see that that's not true. I mean, what you just said, if you're paying $50,000 to go to classes on Zoom, you know, the argument that you're getting some intangible benefits, like the only intangibles are the pensions the administrators are getting. That's what that's funding. So more people are awake to this, which I think is a great thing. It's been a huge opportunity for people to see what really matters on the job market.
So I mean, this isn't just a conversation about the ethics of whether or not to go to college, because I think there are big ethical implications in it, but the money doesn't even make sense. Give us an idea, because most parents are afraid not to send their kids to college. Give us an idea what your options are if you don't want to send your kids, or what their options are.
Yeah, it's amazing how few people think about what it is they actually need to win a job. And I'll tell you right now that you know, hey, look, I bought a degree and I listed it on my resume. You can burn your resume. I'm telling you, that's not how you get a job anymore. You have to gain some real skills and then pitch companies on the value you can create for them. I mean, that's kind of what we help people do with Crash, is to create, you know, something that showcases their skills in a tangible way, instead of just saying, here, this institution said that I'm okay, you know, I passed. And so if you can get those skills, like I'm telling you right now, you can do this in months or a year or two. A lot of programs like Praxis, you don't even pay tuition unless you get a job. So there's direct accountability in a lot of boot camps out there. You know, you can go and you can apprentice or intern and get the experience first before you sink a bunch of money that you're never going to get back. I mean, a college isn't going to give you a refund if you don't get hired. They're going to be laughing all the way to the bank with that money. So there's a lot of opportunity out there to discover, you know, the kind of things that you're interested in, and then build things around those. Actually do something tangible instead of just, you know, sort of following the rules and saying, hey, I got this credential.
So there's not a correlation between getting some credential and your effectiveness. Really quickly, how does a parent or a child who's thinking about what to do next get involved with Crash?
Yeah, so Crash is really designed for if you are on the job market now. And that could be an internship, it could be a first job. It's really a way to find how to showcase your skills and not have to rely on having fancy credentials or anything like that, and put together compelling pitches to companies. And we kind of help you walk through that process. And you know, if you're ready for that, if you're ready for the job market now, definitely check out Crash.co. If you're not, I would encourage you to look into boot camps if you're interested in coding. There's a host of coding boot camps. Praxis is a boot camp for non-coders. And again, right now, Praxis is offering to, if you're going to drop out of college, they'll pay you $1,000. And it's really rigorous training in the skills in demand in fast-growing companies today. So, I mean, those are just a couple places to start. But there's more opportunity than there's ever been to learn relevant skills. And I'm telling you, none of that opportunity is in college classrooms right now.
That's right. We're all unlearning the GI Bill 75 years later. Isaac, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Tucker.